Now, in other news we're tracking for you, residents in Claremont, west of Johannesburg, have taken their frustration over water supply to the streets this morning. They've barricaded Ontdekkers Road with rubble and burning tyres, demanding immediate restoration of water. They say they've had no water for several weeks now. Newzroom Afrika's Veronica Makhoali is on the scene for us on what is a developing story. Veronica, just how long have residents been without water?
Well, Michelle, according to community members here, it has been such a sporadic, inconsistency of water that it's actually even hard for them to keep track. But what I heard from residents is that it's been several weeks, if not even going on months. And it's that story that we often hear coming out of the west of Johannesburg, where there'll be water, but in some days, taps either go dry or, of course, that inconsistent supply. And they're simply saying that this cannot continue to go on. These residents are basically saying that they live in conditions have become somewhat unbearable, given the fact that they are unable to cook, to clean, and sometimes even getting children ready for school is really a difficulty. But I can just show you, Michelle, just that the frustration out of that. I mean, this is not just a conversation about water. It really is that impact of daily living, of that dignity that residents have told me that they feel. They say they feel as though it is an injustice from the city of Johannesburg having to failed to, of course, restore the water infrastructure in the west of Johannesburg. So you can just see there, Michelle, that residents have been out here this afternoon. They've barricaded really the main route of this road with those tyres as well as tree branches, with a simple demand saying that they want lasting solutions to the water crisis in this area. I can tell you as well that police are here. They've been monitoring the situation for some time, but I'm going to bring in our guest, Bianca, who's a resident. Has been very vocal and telling us about the real life impact of what this water crisis means. Bianca, thank you so much for your time. Talk to us a bit as community, as residents, the frustration. You've come out today with a message.
Good afternoon, viewers, or should I say good morning, viewers. Our frustration is that we have to live without water, and we constantly have to ask questions of where is our water, why don't we have water? And Joburg Water has been just feeding us lies all the time. We have been getting water trucks that are basically dirty. We can't drink that water. Are we supposed to live with that sort of water? We can't flush our toilets. Our children can't bath to go to school. We have elderly. We have 3 old age homes in the area. One of the old age homes just reported to me now that their water is low pressure at the old age home. So how can we expect those old people to live like that?
And we know that this is a common crisis, particularly in this community and the larger and broader community of the west of Johannesburg. Why today has the frustration mounted so much that residents have come out to block this main route?
We've basically said that enough is enough. We're tired of getting empty promises from Joburg Water. We want Dada Morero to come out. We want the higher management of Joburg Water to come and address us and explain to us what is the way forward and what is the problem.
And you spoke a little bit about the water tanker crisis. I mean, the city might say that this has been an alternative measure that they've given the residents. Why is that not sufficient for you as a community?
Majority of the time when the water truck comes, it's sometimes half or basically empty. And we said that we've heard that Dada Morero says that this is a well-run city. If this is a well-run city, then why are we protesting today? Why are residents living without water? We can't accept this. This is our basic human right to have water, and he's basically depriving us of that. We want answers from him, and we want it now.
You spoke to me about some of the old age homes in this community that are impacted, but talk me through about, the other day-to-day, living conditions that communities experience because of a lack of supply.
So basically, we have water late hours of the evening, and the water will be switched off early hours of the morning. We can't expect our residents to stay up all night waiting for water just to fill up their buckets and their bottles. What about the old people? They can't do that. And our kids, we can't expect our kids to also now stay awake just so they could have a bath for school the next day, or they must wake up extremely early just to go and bath. It's unacceptable.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Michelle, one of the residents, Bianca, they're speaking about the crisis, essentially, of the water challenges in this community. But a clear demand, they're saying that they want Mayor Dada Morero to come and speak to them, as well as some senior officials from Johannesburg Water, to give them a lasting solution to this water crisis. We, of course, continue to monitor this developing story and what is taking place on the ground. Back to you.